What's up, y'all? Y'all know who it is. Your boy JP the Install Guy, here to make your install life a little bit easier. Today we have a simple radio install. This is the 2017 Jeep Patriot, and I'm going to show you how to take this radio and install your own radio. Now, if this is your first time tuning into the channel, please consider subscribing, because these are the things that we do here: car audio tutorials, radio removals, Q&As, anything car audio install related. That's what the channel is about. And from time to time, I like to share my car audio knowledge with you, so whether you're a beginner or advanced, this channel's for you. So first thing you want to do is take your panel removal tool, probably come down here on this bottom side. I like to start at the bottom, and you just want to pop that right there. Same thing over here. Now that we got some leverage, all right, I could probably take my hand at this point and finish popping all these little panel clips that's inside the radio. Stick your hand up here. And that's just gonna lay down real nice like that. Next we have 4 7mm bolts, or millimeter screws or whatever, or Phillips. I like to use a socket, so let's get these out. Have those 4 out. We just take this out, and then we're going to disconnect all the antennas and the harnesses. Alright, so that was actually pretty simple. We got that factory radio right here. Now let's get over here to the test bench, get our dash kit prepped to receive our aftermarket radio, and get that thing wired up. Alright guys, so here we are on the test bench. Now this is one of those oversized single DIN type radios, so that means that it's going to install like a single DIN radio, but it's going to have a screen that actually mounts over the front. So that we're actually going to use the single DIN dash kit with this. Now I will be putting all the parts in the description for you guys, so you guys know exactly what I'm using. So I will put the single DIN dash kit in there, and if you're putting in a double DIN, you could use these same steps, except you'll have a different dash kit. Basically what we do is we take the sleeve off of the radio and we just slide that right there in the top part, and then these little tabs right here, we want to bend them up. So you just kind of want to bend them up like that, so where when you push on it on the back, it's going to actually catch. Now with this being kind of a I don't want to call it off-brand, but it's a Bosch radio, the placement of these tabs may be a little bit different on your Kenwood, JVC Pioneers and stuff like that, to where it'll be a little bit more secure. But like I say, but with this Bosch audio radio, it kind of is what it is. All right, so let's go ahead and slide all that stuff in there. And then just push this, and it snaps in back into those little clips like that. Now, if you had a regular single DIN radio, then the face of your radio would be right here, and at that point, all you have to do is wire it up and put it back in. Since this is a oversized single DIN radio, we have to install this first, put the dash bezel back on, and then put the screen and click it when everything else is installed. So let's go ahead and get it wired up and then get it back inside the car. So we're back inside the car, we have this wired up, and if this is your first time here, you're probably thinking, why didn't I actually go over the wiring? Well, here at the channel, we mainly do radio removal and install videos, and at this point in time, I probably made over 250 of them, and in order to keep those things short, sweet, straight to the point, and most efficient as possible, I don't go over the wiring every single time, because I made one video showing you guys how to wire up a radio. I go over all the individual wire colors, what they mean, where they go to, and I have that video linked in the description, and that card is going to be posted in the corner. And I also made another video talking about wire connections, 4 different ways to actually wire up your CD player wires. And the reason I made those is because if you're a person who already knows how to wire up a radio or a CD player, and you're literally coming to the video straight just because you want to know how to take this out and get the dash kit put together, then you get what you need. And if you don't know how to wire up a radio, then you have a secondary source showing you how to actually wire up the radio. That way everybody gets what they need, and then we can keep the videos as short as possible. Now, some of you might not have your harness and you're actually trying to hardwire because you cut your harness, or you may have actually bought a used car where the harness is actually cut. I do have videos in the how-to playlist showing you how to actually hardwire your radio to your factory wiring, whether you do or you do not have a wiring diagram. And if you need those factory wire colors, then I give that type of information to all of my Patreons. Those guys go the extra mile supporting me in the channel, so I go the extra mile and supporting them with the other resources that I have to give you those factory wire colors, and that's the platform that I'm using to do all my one-on-one coaches and teachings. Now, one thing that I will say is that since this is a newer model 2017 Jeep, we are not using the regular CH 6001 harness, which is like your $16 harness. This is the pack module harness, the RP4 CH41, I mean CH11 if I'm not mistaken. Now, there's not a real big difference in wiring this up, but I do have videos showing you how to do this one as well, and I just want to let you guys know. And all of that stuff will be in the description, the product links, the video links, and they will be popping up here in the corner. So everybody gets what they need, and we all be one big happy family. So let's go ahead and get this thing put in here so you guys can see what it looks like when it's all said and done. All right, y'all, so if you had the single DIN radio or the double DIN, then it will be flush like this. But like I said, this is the one where you have to actually get that, line it up in the back, and it snaps in like that. So let's go ahead and turn this thing on. All right, y'all, so that's what it looked like when it's all said and done. If you guys found any type of value in this video, please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, share, comment if you want to. Again, the product links will be in the description, and the Patreon link will also be in the description. If you don't want to be held down to nothing long term, but this video still brought you value and you just want to say thanks, there is that heart at the bottom of the video that says thanks. Not asking anybody to do anything that they don't want to do, but anything that you guys do is greatly appreciated. So until next time, this is your boy JP signing out. And don't forget to get your parts at jpsaudio.com. Peace. Y'all have a blessed day.